How much are humans allowed to want? What if your dreams aren't yours? What if they were assigned? Did I say something like that before? I feel like I just talked about something like that.
You're talking about like your dream man, a dream woman. It's like a woman that's a man and woman described to you.
Yeah.
Based on like what you see, and that's why you're never satisfied, because you get with people that you don't actually like.
Yeah.
You just think you want to be with them because of what you've been told.
Exactly.
So it applies a lot of life.
Ton of life. So, influencer, I think it's Zinaaweenaa.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Zinaaweenaa raises a powerful question. How much can we want before our desires become immoral or self-destructive? She points the thin line between service and exploitation. We can play the video, but I kind of like this one.
It's deep, man. It's a lot of thinking. She's a really smart girl.
Yeah.
From what I've seen from her, we had a clip of hers before on here.
Did we put it on?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It was like understanding the other side of.
Yeah.
So she's really smart. She has a lot of deep thoughts. This one's pretty deep. It'll take some time to. If you're watching at home, I recommend watching it a few times to get what she's saying.
To fully unpack it. Yeah.
How much are humans allowed to want before it becomes immoral? Well, the probable answer is if something comes at the expense of someone else, you shouldn't want it.
I know what I want.
Do you?
Well, what does it mean for something to come at the expense of someone else? If someone says, I want to spend 14 hours a day making anything and everything you want, is that okay? I mean, what if they were just socialized to feel that way? What if, I don't know, their parents taught them that they must always be of service to others no matter what? That is what you should want. And suddenly they become a person who just wants to serve others, even if it causes pain, suffering, health decline. Is that exploitation? Maybe you'd say, no, I mean, if that's what they truly want, we shouldn't stop them from being of service to others. I mean,
Bro, she's getting real deep.
Yeah.
On some psychological and philosophical type stuff. She said, if a parent taught their kid to always want to serve, and then they go their whole life serving others and never getting anything in return, and then we perceive it as them getting used. But are they actually getting used if that's what they actually want, because they were taught to actually only want to serve? Like, that's how deep she was getting with that.
Yeah, man. I'll wait for the individual for my thoughts. I'm still gathering them as I watch it, but that's definitely something I never thought of before.
Yeah.
Ever in my life. I'll let it finish out, though.
Isn't that what kind of happens under capitalism? We set up a system with those who have and those who don't. And if we truly socialize 90% of the population to want to serve, to want to sell their labor for almost nothing, is that okay?
So this part, I think, she keeps saying if. I think this has already happened. I think most people are conditioned in some way in their mind to serve.
We are. I watched the video. This might sound crazy. We're so conditioned when we're a child. What are the vowels?
A-I-O-U.
Slow down.
A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y.
I-O-U. You're already conditioning the person to say, I owe you something. I owe you whatever. As a child, this is something small.
It adds up, though, man.
It could be a stretch. I know that's crazy, but A-E-I-O, I don't believe in coincidence anymore. I think I said this last video. If something just keeps happening, lines up, I don't believe in coincidence.
That's interesting, man. I never thought about that.
Well, my instant reaction is just no. I mean, maybe they wouldn't want these things if they weren't socialized that way. But isn't that true of most things that we want? Most human desires come from socialization. So what really makes some wants good and bad? Is a seeming parasitic relationship between two people where one just receives and one does all the labor, is that always immoral? Is the worker always too naive to see their exploitation? Must we save them from their wants? Are there some wants that are fundamentally better than other wants? Or are all wants...
So I didn't mean to cut it off so soon, but I really wanted to point this out. That's one of the reasons why I be having inner dialogues before I get on this podcast, because I'm like, should I really be telling this person how to feel and think? Because who am I to tell them that's what they need to do if that's who they already are? Because that's what she's kind of getting at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they want to work their whole life for little to nothing and they're okay with that, and they're okay with that, who am I to tell them, no, this is wrong, you should want more? Who am I to tell you what you should want? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think when it comes to just as a human being, watching somebody break their back for others and never really have a moment where someone does the same for them, it's like, damn.
But that's how you would feel. They don't feel like that. You're not putting yourself in someone else's shoes. You got to understand from their perspective.
But if you understand they were probably molded that way, it's really unfair to them. Because I don't know you may never be able to get to their actual wants because they've been molded so deeply.
But aren't we all? We've all molded.
I agree.
We literally just talked about we need our mom to be there so they mold the morality and our values into us.
I agree. But it's like, it's a really difficult thing to really unpack. I'll finish the video. It's only a few more seconds.
Wants just manifestations of social pressure, of coercion. I know.
So, let's just start with my favorite point in the video, where she was like, socialization and like how most people, 90% of people, are like socialized to understand that they must be a service or a worker or a laborer or something like that to others.
Yeah.
She kept saying if that's true already. I think the majority of people in this country, especially in the U.S., like, think about capitalism, right? Think about like how the idea of working hard is like noble. Working your ass off, working so hard, working 2 jobs. Oh man, you doing what you gotta do, man. You know, you working hard, man. But like, you're being exploited though.
Facts.
You should not have to work 2 jobs to even do anything. You really should have to work 1 job, if you're being real, but that's where we at.
So, I mean, if we're being, I'm going out far left field here. I don't even really think you need to work.
I don't think you should work. I don't think human beings should be meant to work.
I don't think we're meant to work either, if I'm being completely
I don't think you're meant to work. I think we're meant to do work in the form of like the basic stuff we need to help each other survive.
Yeah.
Day to day.
Yeah.
Like in the village, hunter-gatherer situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Beyond that, man, we're doing a little too much.
But I'm play devil's advocate. If that didn't happen, we wouldn't have these electronics that we have here. So that, work that we did do that we didn't have to do led to these great things.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the stuff we have could have been accomplished without slave labor and stuff like that. But the people with the powers that be recognize that it's more profitable to mine the cobalt for these cameras from Africa and torture people to do it and stuff like that, instead of just paying them a normal wage and making it all kumbaya and stuff. And then you have idiots on your timeline saying, well, if the iPhone was made in America, it would be $30,000. Why? Because Apple said so, nigga? Like, what are you talking about right now? Like, well, if they still made the cars here, they'd be more expensive. Why? Because they fucking hit a button on a computer and says, instead of this Mercedes-Benz being $80,000, how about it be $180,000? Because I made it in America. What? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? The clothes you wear, only gonna cost a few dollars to make. Oh, but because you gotta pay somebody a living wage in America, gotta make the prices higher. Why? Just because the spreadsheet said so? The numbers gotta go up every year. That's why I think like there's no way that you can't look at everybody around you and say, damn, we're brainwashed to think this shit is okay, and it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm not a hater. The system we have allows people to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You can be rich and successful, but you can do it and also treat people like a fucking human being. You know what I'm saying?
Can you?
In Europe, it happens a lot.
Does it?
I watched this video recently. These Italian, they own a textile company, like they make clothes and stuff. The CEO was talking to an American businessman, and the American guy was like, well, if you didn't give everybody a month off of work all the time, you can make more money. He's like, why? I'm rich. I mean, what are you talking about? Like, I'm already well off.
Yeah.
He was like, well, if you didn't give everybody because in Europe, a lot of times in Europe, like, people will stop working in the middle of the day for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Just stop. Mm-hmm. Stop working. Go relax. Go to the beach. Go eat lunch. Go eat like a real lunch with their family. They'll sit down. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Then they go back to work and finish the day, and they're good to go.
Yeah.
And they got limited PTO and all that stuff. And some people in America can't understand how that would work. And it's like, why not? Like, if we gotta work, you might as well make the person working for you not go insane doing it. You ever read fucking, sorry, Aiden. You ever read this book? This is a short story. It's called Bartleby the Scrivener. Mm-mm. So Bartleby the Scrivener is about a guy who works as a copywriter. It's no longer a real career anymore because we have computers now. But basically, people would write contracts or stuff like that. They would write stuff. He would copy it onto sheets, to get copies out.
How much would you get paid for something like that?
Yeah, paid decent for the time. But he worked in a building with no windows, nothing. And he suffered. He slowly goes insane in the story, right? And it's like, what if Bartleby had the opportunity to take an hour off in the middle of the day to go outside and get some air, and go relax and then come back and finish his job.
But he
Wouldn't
wouldn't
be
get
better
that.
off?
You wouldn't get as much work done.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Oh my God, I don't care. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. All you're doing when you go to work and you bust your butt, you just helping somebody else buy a new boat, man.
Facts.
You ain't doing nothing.
Facts.
But that's my problem with like the socialization is like, tell your kids work hard, but tell them to do it for a noble reason.
What does that mean?
Work hard for what you want or what you can do for like your immediate surroundings, like your family, stuff like that. Don't work for your community. Don't work hard just to be the hardest worker in the office. That doesn't make sense. You don't gain nothing from that. That's you being socialized to do that though.
I feel like you don't think AI is gonna push us to that point? Where we're gonna have to start just doing stuff that we love because everything else is gonna be taken up by AI. I'm just trying to think positive, or just have a different thought.
Shouldn't it be that way though? Shouldn't AI exist to do the stuff we don't want to do? Shouldn't robots be the ones going in the sewer and fucking clearing out debris? Shouldn't robots be the ones on oil rigs and stuff like that? There's no shame to that career field, but a human being shouldn't be doing that dangerous ass job. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't robots be like diving in the ocean and welding pipes together and stuff like that? So we could do more things we want to do, like paint or make music or build houses or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's interesting that people always say their hobbies or something. There's always something artistic. There's something beautiful about art.
That's what makes us human.
What?
Art, creating something from nothing, creating a vision of something from nothing. That's what makes us human beings. No damn monkey making Starry Night, man. They just can't do it. No monkeys making Mona Lisa.
Are we ain't we monkeys, bro? We want Chromosome some way, right?
Yeah, we close. We got the extra one. And our brains are a lot more developed than a damn chimpanzee.
So we just a monkey with an extra chromosome, bro.
And we are blessed to be that. Like, what's your favorite song?
Of all time?
Yeah.
You said Starry Night, so I just said Silent Night.
Silent Night. What's your actual favorite song, though? What's favorite Lil Wayne song?
Give me a second.
Mine is I Feel Like Dying.
Really?
Yeah, great song.
I'm gonna go with a Millie.
A Millie. Beautiful song.
Yeah.
That's a human condition, man, making stuff like a Millie. What else animal that can make a Millie on one spectrum and also make like Mozart music on the other side? Come on, man. That's the whole point of being human.
I think I've seen a dog do some stuff. Like he's playing the piano.
He was doing it because he was trained to do it for the street. He don't understand what he's really doing, man. It's an old saying, if you leave a bunch of monkeys in a room for millions of years, they'll make Shakespeare at some point.
So they us.
It won't take us a million years to do it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the
How long has the planet been around? How long humans been around?
Not even a million, 100 years maybe.
Okay, so it's like what?
Not even a tenth of the time.
All right, you got me.
Humans only been around for not even 1% of the Earth's existence.
You got me.
And we've done so much.
You said millions of years for the monkeys.
We've done so much, and we're still here talking about working hard for somebody else. Ain't that some shit?
It's crazy.
It's horrible. And I like her point of like, to get back to the video, I like her point of like, how can we tell somebody what to want?
Yeah.
If somebody wants to serve others all day, then that's perfectly fine. That's what you want to do. But I don't want nobody to walk around feel like they have to do just back-breaking ass stuff.
What's that thing called? Like Stockholm Syndrome?
I'll bring you hostage and you like start to like that people taking you hostage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's definitely part of it.
Yeah.
It's just that they use the dollar to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Isn't it crazy? Like, it's interesting stuff.
Yeah, man.
So the impact. This clip challenges social programming. Are your goals rooted in authenticity or indoctrination? I think that's a deep one. I think, I truly believe most of what we think, unfortunately, it has been indoctrinated into us. It's been given to us. Like I said in the last episode, even the person that you think you want isn't really the person that you want. It's someone else's version.
Or the things you want, or why you want them.
One of the things that I like to do, I always ask the question why. So I'll be like, let's just say I want $1 million. I'll ask why. Because I want to buy the things that, make me happy. Why? Because, it'll bring me joy. Why would it bring me joy? And you just keep going down and down the layers so then you can actually understand, did you actually want that thing, that materialistic thing, or did you want the feeling
of doing it?
Or whatever feeling that came with, getting that thing. Because think about it. Remember, Kobe, once he got his first championship, he said he felt so like empty. He cried because he was just empty. It wasn't what he thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? That happens to a lot of people because they keep chasing this thing.
Because we're told to like idolize and like pedestalize.
Yeah, pedestalize.
That's a word.
Mhm.
To pedestalize like that stuff, the success, the American dream. We're so hell bent on like idolizing it that we'll do whatever it takes to get there. And a lot of times that means we'll open ourselves up to be exploited by others.
Mhm.
And the people that have kind of escaped that idea are the ones who exploit.
That's interesting.
I think I always bring up Jeff Bezos because he's an evil guy. But I just feel like he don't have no perception of the American dream at this point. Maybe he did at one point, but once he made it, he probably felt empty as well. When Amazon first made him $1 billion, he probably felt like, okay, well, now I've got to just be powerful and just live my life as it is.
But see, that's kind of what I was getting at.
That's why them people do wild stuff to find joy, because they have a set point and they reach a set point so fast that they do something wild.
But I think that's the problem. This is what I was getting at with like Kobe. He worked so hard to get that materialistic thing just to come to realize that wasn't the thing that he actually wanted. And the problem with those people is that they keep looking for materialistic things to fill those voids. And it's never the materialistic thing. It was the feeling or the energy or the state that they actually are looking for.
That's
that
why
they're trying to actualize.
Yeah, I think a lot of those people realize that, and that's why they start pursuing things beyond like materialism. Like, there's no reason at all that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk should have a better funded space program than the damn government. But they're pursuing that level of power that only people that rich can really understand the gravity of, like the power to say, I can leave Earth and go somewhere else. So when Earth is falling apart, y'all gotta come with me to get there.
But you see what I'm saying? They're still worried about the physical.
Yeah, true.
If they were to try and take a step back and go within themselves outside of the physical, I bet you they would be happy. Some of them, don't get me wrong, some of them are just messed up in the head.
So what would that look like for them? Donating all their money away? What would that like donating their money away to people or something?
That would maybe be a byproduct after figuring out what they actually been longing for.
Damn. Is that like a curse on humanity to always long for something?
Yeah.
Because I don't think ants care about what they longing for. Ants just want to make the hill and make the queen happy and carry the food back and do all that stuff.
I think it's when we let the mind and the ego guide us instead of our heart and our actual soul and spirituality.
Yeah, I envy people who are able to do that. Just kind of do what they want to do in their life.
Some people can do it. Some people are born into it, and that's very slim amount of people who can actually do that. But a lot of people, it comes from a long time of enlightenment and actually understanding yourself.
Right.
Getting from outside of this physical world and from outside of you and directing all your energy back in towards you.
I think that's the thing that makes us human, is the ability to say we can do that, to actually understand ourselves. A lion can't understand himself. A lion just a lion, man. He just want to survive.
So I wanna take it back to a conversation that we had off camera. You said that we're animals.
We are animals.
If we were animals, we wouldn't have that ability to do that.
No, we're literally animals. But
we're not animals.
We are animals.
We're not animals.
We're just animals that are smarter than other ones.
We're not animals, bro.
We are literally
if
animals.
we were animals, okay, then name another animal.
Biologically speaking, we are animals.
Biologically speaking, we're all one anyway. We're all made of all the same cells and atoms.
Animals, bro. I would speak from just literally like a biological example.
Yeah.
But I understand that in terms of the spiritual level, we're way beyond quote unquote an animal. But
yeah, so we can get past the spiritual too. We're all made of the same cells on a basic level, like all the way down. Right? Aren't we all made of the same things?
Yeah.
So if we're all made of the same things, right? But we still have this other element to us that makes us smarter, being able to do all these other things. How are we still the same thing?
Because we're fucking animals.
No, bro, we're not animals, bro.
We're animals. I think you're taking the word too literally.
What do you mean?
You're a living being. You're an animal. That's what the animal is.
Bro, I don't...
A monkey's a living being. A dog is a living being.
Are we alive? We're all alive, yes.
Yeah, dogs are alive. Yes, that's what an animal is. I mean, a rocking animal, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think that we're...
A blade of grass an animal.
I think we're...
A tree an animal.
I think we're separated from animals, bro.
I think we separate ourselves because we have the mindset and ability to do so, but I don't think that physically we are different. Besides, like the obvious, fur on my back. But we're animals. That's the whole. This is wasting our time filling air on this podcast. You making me mad now. So
why am I making you mad?
Because it's pointless, man. Get back to the.
Why
point.
is it pointless though?
Get back to the point, man.
No, hold on. Why is it pointless though?
Because we animals. It's a biological thing. It's a fact. I mean, it's not really something to argue about.
I don't think.
I understand you're enlightened and you had this consciousness and you have this ability to think beyond what I'm gonna eat today. You know what I'm saying? I get that. That's different from what the average animal thinks about. We're not average animals. We're above average for sure.
Yeah.
We're animals. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. LeBron and the dude on the end of the bench on a D3 college are both basketball players. But one of them is LeBron.
So my question is, if we're all animals, right, then we should all be treated like animals.
Well, I think you should treat animals with kindness too.
No,
I mean, so yeah.
Well, we don't. Some people treat animals better than humans.
Some people are idiots. Is what it is. No, I'm speaking strictly from a physical standpoint. Beyond that, though, obviously, we're a greater level of being. And any time that you ask me if I would sacrifice a human or a dog, I'm taking a human, but a human's gonna live, bro. Like, is what it is.
Yeah.
Just an example. So, like, yeah, that's what we should do. That's how we should live our lives. We should prioritize ourselves and each other and be kind and everything like that. But it's not how it works because with that, like we said, off the camera, with that free will, we have the option to do either the bad or the good. So that's what it is. But I think, to go back to what she was saying, I think that the good would be to try and tell someone, hey, you don't have to work yourself to death. You can do it. You can enjoy work. There's no problem in enjoying what you do for work. You can love being at McDonald's, working at McDonald's. That's fine. But still, look inside yourself and try to find something that you like for you. You know what I mean? That's all I ask people to do. Like, if you genuinely love working, that's perfectly fine. That's the joy of being a human being. You have a choice. You have a preferences, everything. But at some point in your life, before it's too late, take a step back and say, what do you like though? What do you like to do besides working? Because working is such a non-personal, non-intimate, non-loving thing. It's like a cold, hard thing. You can love working all you want. They might not love your ass. They'll fire your ass in a heartbeat. So you got to find something that you love that can't ever betray you. Whatever it is. It could be something simple as, like I said earlier, playing pool or surfing or going to different places and eating new foods or talking to your friends or anything. Anything. It could be anything. But something. Find something.
What's something that you've wanted that you never stopped to question?
Something that I've wanted but never stopped to question.
This is a question for the audience. You can answer if you want to.
I always want new clothes and sneakers and stuff. I never question why I wanted it. I just do. Just up my like. Maybe I'm stuck in the consumerist loop. I don't know. But I just like it. I just liked it. Well, just being honest, I mean. Maybe I have a dumb reason. Maybe I like them because I want other people to see that I have them. You know what I mean?
Is that what you want? Is that what?
Maybe not in the front of my mind. Maybe in the back of my mind is what I want. In front of my mind, I just wanted to have it so I can wear it and like play basketball in it or whatever I want to do. Maybe in the back of my mind, I want people to be like, oh, he got this one. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, is that what you want?
I don't know.
I'm asking you.
In my consciousness, like when I think, the first thing I think of is that I want it for me. But I know deep down, I'm doing it for other people's validation. I know I am. I think everything we do is for other people's validation. Almost everything we do is for other people's validation. Another curse of being a human being. We're worried about what people think about it.
I mean, we're social creatures. It makes sense.
Yeah, man, unfortunately, man. Well, fortunately, on to the next topic. Social being social creatures.
You're a funny dude, bro. You're a funny dude.
Some of y'all don't like being social creatures, apparently. Some of y'all hate it. Like, it's the worst thing in the world to hang out with your friends. You want to play the video?
Nah, I'm going to go into the next one. But I want to say something. I really need people to really sit back and ask yourself these questions.
Please do.
Because we always say we want to get to a certain point where everything is good, everything is happy, everything is free. But until you actually ask those questions, why you do the things that you do and why do you want the things you'll do, you'll never get there.
Never.
To be completely honest. We always, if you start to, people get scared and then they will shutter once you start to go in a little bit, people will shut her out, and then they'll direct it back to the surface level stuff, and then you gotta just slowly chip away at the problems, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because I think it's really funny because a lot of people do it.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah,
I think it's everybody.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever met somebody who was truly like centered and understood themselves. I've watched videos and seen people that are like that, but I've never met one in person. I don't think.
No, because it's hard, bro.
It's rare, dude.
It's hard, bro.
Wake up, see some hours in bed. I'm feeling great today. Wake up, see some hours in bed.
Ah, the light.